Now then, it's been a while. I'm presently sat in a car park in Hainault. I've been doing a little bit of work for the GMB union with the NHS this week. So I've had a bit of a busy week so far, and last week. Again, I have to apologise for not being around, but not having a proper job sort of takes up all your time. You know, when you got a proper job, you've got time to be somewhere, and you know what I mean. But yeah, it's been a bit of an odd 10 days, hasn't it? 2 weeks. It was my birthday, and Her Majesty died, and we had all the leading up. Did anyone go and queue up for the to see the Queen lying in state? I didn't. I've stood outside enough palaces to know that it's too cold and too wet and too windy. So I didn't. I watched it on TV on the Monday. I didn't go. My missus went up to see with the little one, went up to see the flowers and everything at the palace, but she couldn't get anywhere near it, so it was a bit of a wasted trip. But that's another say. So yeah, so we've got a new king, Charles III. A little interesting fact, bearing in mind I used to be a Coldstream Guard. Coldstream Guards in 1660 put Charles II on the throne, and in 2022 the Coldstream Guards at St James's Palace, if you watched it on the telly, put King Charles III on the throne. So a bit of a distance in between King Charles's, but the Coldstream Guards have been there in and around protecting the royal family ever since. Little proud moment. I can't say I'm a royalist. Can I say I don't dislike the royal family. I dislike certain members of the royal family intensely. I think half of them should be in prison for what they've done in life. Well, not half of them, but you know what I mean. And you know who I mean. And it's only because he's got money, wealth and power that he's not in prison now. And the rest of them aren't worth a toss. I've always had a little soft spot for Charles. I'm not too keen on his wife, but that's another story. Anyway, so what have we been up to? Anything? What have we all done? Have we done anything? Have we done anything in that? I don't know how long it is since I spoke to you last. It's got to be a while. I can't even remember when last time I did it. I did a live video, didn't I? But yeah, so I'm just up in Hainault, just at the end of the car park. Turn Life is the GMB office there, down on New North Road in Hainault. So I've been there this morning, doing a little debrief on what we've done this last 10 days. Trying to get people to realise how much power they actually do have. You know, the NHS pay rise, which the government have said they can have, works out to be about £2.80 after tax. Sorry, after tax works out to be about £2.84 a day, which isn't a large coffee, is it? Really, it's disgusting. You know, these people are on probably just over. You know, they're a band 1 to band 9 in the NHS. If you're on band 9, you're on big money. But you're still only getting £2.84 a day. But the guys on band 1, they're on £9 something an hour. You know, the porters, the cleaners, the people that are taken advantage of, the people that come to work because they're scared stiff that they're going to lose their job. Oh yeah, so we're trying to give them some power inside themselves, but it's a struggle, you know. They just, I mean, to be honest, a lot of people are just grateful to have a job. But then when the electric and gas bills go up, it's going to be a lot of money, you know. I saw something on Twitter the other day. A woman said a fella had put his mother's electric bill or utility bill online. He says, "Thank you very much for your £56. Your next bill, your next quarter's bill will be 1,200 and something." It's just unbelievable. You know, thank you for your £56, but your next bill is going to be £1,254. You know, it's, you know, how? Gas doesn't cost any more than it has done. Oil, look at the cost of fuel. Oil hasn't, a barrel of oil has not increased in price. Sorry about that, the missus phoned me. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, barrel of oil. A barrel of oil has not increased in price in over a year, in over 2 years. So we're still paying the same for crude, but we're paying 3 times as much for it. You know, the government, the new Prime Minister, oh, how I despair, has said she won't windfall tax the energy companies, and she won't windfall tax the petroleum companies. Is that because she used to work for Shell? Is she still working for Shell? There's a question. So, you know, I spoke to an ambulance paramedic on Friday. It was Thursday or Friday last week, and she said to me she probably won't go on strike because there is a moral, ethical thing for paramedics at the moment. But she, you know, she's now got a really cheap gym membership, and from that gym membership, she's showering at the gym 4 days a week, maybe 5 days a week, just to keep the costs down. Shocking, isn't it? It's, you know, 2022, and you're getting people who are earning, I mean, band 6 paramedics are 40 grand, 45, and they're starving because everyone is, you know. The government has said anyone up to 45, 50 grand a year will suffer in the next 2 years. Well, what about the people who are on £9 an hour? They're suffering now. Oh, this was a political broadcast on the behalf of the Mike Tinian party. There you go. So that's what I've been doing in the last sort of 10 days. So obviously buried the Queen and such like. Did we watch it? Did we watch Her Britannic Majesty get sent below? I did. I watched it. It was quite moving. But would I watch Charles? I don't think I would. And we'll all be stuck. I mean, they closed London down, absolutely Loctite. You know, I had to drive. On the 19th, I had to drive into town in the evening, and it was Loctite tight. Extra million people in London. Don't know where they went, because London was dead, absolutely dead. No traffic, no people. Excuse me. So yeah, I do wonder. It's like somebody just pulled the plug out. It's like the Olympics. You know, all these millions and millions of people that they promised people would attend, and they did. But they got the underground there, and they got the underground back. Sorry about that again. I'm very popular today. The missus wants to talk to me twice in one day. I mean, that is, I think I must be in trouble. I'm now not at Hainault. I'm somewhere else. So forgive me if I do pause every now and again to move my vehicle, like I'm going to do now, if he ever moves up. But yeah, it's been a sad sort of 2 weeks, hasn't it? You know, I turned 53. That was sad enough. That was bad enough. And then the Queen died, and then, you know, it's just been, you know, not particularly great. But the one thing I can say about this fine and great country that we live in, if we so believe that, is the pomp and circumstance that we can produce and provide. You know, no other country in the world could do that. No other country in the world at all. You know, it would be impossible. You know, I mean, to be honest, if there was a state funeral for an American president, it'd be, oh, there's an American president, he's getting buried next week. No one cares, you know. Oh, maybe they do, maybe they don't. But there won't be any pomp, there won't be any ceremony, there won't be any, they won't have the Coldstream Guards there sorting things out, you know, because the Grenadiers can't do it. But yeah, it's been an odd couple of weeks. So let me know, what have you been doing? Did you see it? Did you watch the funeral? Did you celebrate a birthday? Because like I did in the last 2 weeks. What day is it? I have no idea. Let's check the back phone. It's the 21st today. So it's just a quick one to say hello, because I haven't been around for a long time, and I am guilty of it. I know I am. I'm sorry, but let's just, I'll promise I'll try and do better. Honestly, I will. I promise. Because I must. Because I know I'm letting you down. I'm letting myself down. So I'm going to leave it there. And I think the code word for this week will be Prince Charles. I'll see you soon. Ta-ra. Scrap that. Let's call him King Charles before we get beheaded. Speak to you soon.